don't know what I'm doing with this. I just brought extra light in hopes, in case you guys can see me. Well, hopefully you can. So I'm just gonna assume that the lighting is good, quality is nice, and it's clear. Because if not, I might crash out. Um, but yeah, before I jump into the topic of the conversation today, I just want to know the usual. I want to thank you guys for watching, for tuning in, for being here and supporting your boy on this long and eventful adventure of being a part of the podcast family. I know your boy has been slacking a lot, and to be honest with you, I can't even tell you why. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's summer and I got a lot more stuff I got to like balance out in order to make sure my life is not continuously overflowing with stuff. And I haven't really been doing a good job of balancing. Like, there's so much stuff I have to put out and like show you guys because I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there who would love to see the highlighted clips and the funny moments and stuff like that. But I haven't gotten the time to put it out there. But don't worry, I'm gonna to pick up the pace, pick up the slack, and do better. I'm also gonna try and hope that my camera doesn't die because for some reason it's jumping on two bars. Even though I charged it this morning when it was at 3 just to make sure it was at 4, and for some reason now it's lost 2. The math doesn't make sense. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to hope for the best. To be honest, it's just a sign that says I need to invest in a new camera. And, hopefully when the time comes, you will see a brand new camera. You'll experience the new things with your boy. Yeah. I also know we are back in the garage. Not the garage, we're in the basement. We're back in section number 2, the backup location, just because our usual dome is like under attack from the outside world. We are getting attacked by all of the outside animals. They love to, come into the dome and destroy everything.
Oh my God!
For some reason, don't know how they're doing it, but they have some way of entering in and out, and it's literally causing me problems because I don't need to fight no rodents early at the butt crack of dawn. Not at all. I don't need to go through that. Hence, we're in the backup option of the basement. It's not bad, but it's not the usual. I know you guys are missing the usual backdrop and the nice scenery and the overflowing sound of the outdoors and the sunshine and all things. Yeah. But we're going to do our best to get back in there. Also, by the time you've seen this episode, if everything is all good and dandy and we can go back into the original spot, the dome, there will be some new changes. There'll be a little change to the backdrop and the surrounding area, trying to make it look more nice and put together, like a nice flow of things, So there will be some changes, nothing too crazy, and that you guys should really tell unless you guys are paying attention to the very crucial, minute details. Then I guess you'll see. But if not, then you'll just probably won't even realize that anything was different. But we're going to see once all the changes is made. Hopefully, very much hopefully, by the next episode, I will be in the original dome for a long term. I won't have to come back here unless, for some reason, like the garage gets flooded, which I hope never happens. But this is supposed to be option number 2, but it's looking like option number 1. But yeah, thank you again for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Now, let's get ready for said conversation. So the topic of today is sports. And as your boy, I am not very sports man. I just know about the I guess like the more popular ones that I guess everybody watches, like football, basketball, a little bit of baseball, and a little bit of soccer. Those are like the main 4 sports that I circle around. That's what I tend to keep my eyes upon. So right now we're in the ending of what is the basketball season. We're in playoffs, and your boy's excited. For those who don't know, I am a long time Thunder fan, and to see us in the finals is just fantastic. I'm hoping we go all the way, we get the chip, we win, and then I don't ever have to hear people say, okay, she's not a good team, because they're a great team, wonderful team. They're just really young. A lot of them haven't had that much experience on the team. I think the most experienced person on that team is Alex Caruso. But don't get twisted. That boy, he knows how to ball. He's been, I would say, amazing for our team, and I'm glad that we're there in the finals right now. But of course, we're against the Indiana Pacers. I'm not gonna say that they're bad, but I'm not a fan. I don't like the game of Tyrese Halliburton. I feel like he's not underrated. People talk too high. They gave him the hypeness that he's like one of the greatest basketball point guards out there. He's for his position. I would say he's right there in the middle. He's supposed to be right there. People like to say he's the best that there is. He's so great, he's a great ball player. Don't get it twisted, because how else is he on the team? But they be saying that he's this and that, and he's so much better than what he really is. He's a good ball player. Don't know if he's as amazing as people talk about him. Not hating on him. I'm just saying, like, from my point of view, all the stuff that led up to there, you don't really hear much about him. He gives you like a good calm 15, 19, maybe even 20. You got Pascal Siakam out here dropping 30. So I'm just saying, like, I understand they're two different positions, but he was supposed to be the face of the team for years, and sure, he still is, but you got Pascal out here carrying them, so to speak. I'm just hoping that, Shai's out here almost giving 40 each night. And I'm so mad because we lost in game 1, which was yesterday. We lost by it was a close game. I think we lost by 4 or 1. We lost by 1. And it's because Tyrese Halliburton hit the last shot, and it caused us to be down by 1. And we didn't do nothing with that. We're checking it, fine. Close game. I'm hoping that from game 2 and on, we win. Because I need OKC to have a ring. I want them to have a ring. I would be happy if they do, just so I can go around and talk my smack. Because I want to talk and talk and talk and talk and just sit there and understand that I'm not a bandwagon. That I've been here through and through, hoping for this day. You understand the constant watching my team go through constant losses over and over and over and over. Watching my starter group of what was OKC of Russ, KD, and Harden, to then see Harden leave, to then see KD leave, to then just have Russ be by his lonesome for years, make it to the playoffs, to then lose, then he leaves, and then run a whole rebuilding like a whole rebuilding stature. Like, we lose everybody, and now we're rebuilding, and we have a great team, and I love the team that we have right now. Can't tell you that enough. But of course, I'm hoping that we seal the deal, we get this ring, and I can, I go on and be a happy, happy person. Because I don't think it should be a close series. I don't think it should be 3-3 and they have to go to game 7. If anything, I think it's within 5. Within 5, I can see it happening. Because I hope nothing crazy goes down. I'm hoping for no injuries on both sides. I want nobody injured. I want a fair ball game. Hoping for everybody to play good and nice. I just want OKC to come on top. And that's just me. As for football season's it's not coming back. Well, I mean, right now it's the summer stuff, so all the summer camp and stuff are going on, and players are getting practicing, a lot of the rookies who got drafted, like Travis Hunter and Shador and all the other names out there that are getting picked up and going through the practice scrimmages and everything. Seeing what this is going to be like for them is going to be interesting. Some of them don't know if they're going to be able to continue to play at that high level, but who knows? We're going to see. I'm a Green Bay fan. I rep that through and through. I understand people don't like Green Bay, and I don't understand why. We're a good team. We will give you a good matchup to almost any team that we play against. We always give them a good matchup. We've always, for the last couple of years, had a good record. I wouldn't say I don't think we've ever been below 500. So it's we've always had a good record, so to speak, for the last couple of years. And I'm just likely in this upcoming season, I don't know. To be honest, I have to relook at everybody, all the teams and what they have, and what they might pick up. But I'm hoping. I'm literally sitting here, like thinking, like, yes, this could be our year. Like, this is where we can go all the way. Like, it's going to be interesting to see what like these rosters do with all the players. Because I know, a lot of people are still keeping some of the same. The only person I know that's really that's on top of my mind that's fresh is Aaron Rodgers. He's out of there with the Jets. Apparently, he's with the Pittsburgh Steelers now, which I guess is cool for them. But it's like they just got rid of who was it? They just got rid of George Pickens? They just got rid of him, I think. So it's like, who's he throwing the ball to? I want to see what's going on with the Giants, because I have hopes in that they'll do good this season. Because I live in a household where for basketball I really don't have to worry because nobody really cares. Like, no one has like a set team. I don't have to go too hard. OKC is basically in the house because I'm the only one that really like pays attention to like that has a diehard like fandom of basketball. My family, they don't care. Football though, I'm in a house with the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Commanders. And I'm sitting here being the only Packers fan. And of course, Giants, they haven't really been great for the last couple of seasons. Cowboys, they've been great, but they started to slow down once they got rid of Ezekiel Elliott. And then Dak Prescott's not playing to where he belongs. They get him in a lot of money for nothing, really. And the Commanders, they did great. My father, he should be a happy man. Commanders, they have a lot of potential to be fantastic. Wonderful QB. They have some great receivers. Fantastic. They have the likeness to be a team that I might fear. Just because they're the only team I think that did really good, like the Packers in the last season. So, right, that's where I'm at. If you're picking up on that, that's where I'm at. So I'm intrigued to see what the season is going to be like. All my mind is on what's happening right now in terms of basketball, because basketball is literally the sport that's being talked about. Of course, there's soccer. I've seen a couple stuff going down with soccer. I haven't really gotten too deep. I haven't really gone into the depths of what's going on. But yeah, I know like soccer is up and coming. And normally when it comes to soccer, like I watch just for the World Cup. That's really like kind of the only reason why I watch it. I don't really have like a favorite team, so to speak. So I normally really watch throughout like whenever their season starts. But I normally watch for the World Cup, and that's been that way since like high school. If anybody remembers, high school used to be the place where we all watch, especially for finals. Was it finals? I don't even know what to call it. Like the last couple weeks of school, and from World Cup starts, we all head up to the library. We all sit there. We all wait for them. We have to go take our exams and stuff, and we watch. Like day in and day out, we watch it, and then afterwards, just go home. But it would be nice because it would be like a group orchestrated thing. All your friends, all your peoples will be like, we got to take our exams at this time, like 12. Boom. Whatever the game starts at like 11. Boom. You go at 11 o'clock, you watch it, you go take your exam. You might even come back to finish it and then go home. But that was like a nice little routine that happened for like it started my sophomore year, I believe. Sophomore, junior year. Because then when senior year happened, COVID happened, and I know what that. But yeah, it was like, I think sophomore to junior year, maybe even freshman year it started too. I don't know. It was a while ago, but it was a time where we all was in there in that library watching. We was all like big fans. We were all addicted. I swear I've never seen so many people watch soccer. People who never even played soccer, never even thought about soccer, was in there watching soccer. Like, it was hype. It was nice. It was cool. But other than that, I don't really watch it throughout the regular season. I normally watch this because it's always exciting. It's just like all the other sports, and they're a big thing. Like for basketball in the finals, it's a big thing. People who may never watch the sport in a regular season ever will stick around and watch the finals just because it's so hype. It's so much energy. People are excited beyond excitement. Football, Super Bowl. Super Bowl is that thing. People all over the world watch that. Same thing with the World Cup. The World Cup is like 10. It's like I would say like at least maybe double, even triple what people watch for like the Super Bowl and the finals. Just because it's the World Cup, everybody all over the world's watching. Everybody wants to know what's happening. Just like with what I don't know what do you call for like baseball? Like is it like the world? It's the World Series. I think. I think is that what they call it? I can't really tell you. I just know like um, yeah, the World Series is what they call it. Like I know people are hyped for baseball, but they never really. I don't see many people talk about it throughout the regular season. Like right now, last time I saw it was like one of my boys. He mentioned like a Yankees game. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I didn't know people still watch baseball like that. I know people watch it, but it's like I didn't know people I knew was watching baseball like that because I don't watch it and nobody in my house watches, which is kind of crazy. I listen in and I read and I might watch highlights, but I never like sit through a full game meeting. Of course, I'm intrigued. I'm always interested to be like, okay, baseball, because mind you, I played baseball for rec, for my youth rec team back in like the eighth grade or freshman year. I played, and after that, I never played again. But like, I always thought baseball was pretty cool because it's like imagine just like hitting a home run and like you being responsible for that. Like everybody gets their celebrations, their walk offs, and baseball is one of the main places where you see fights. Like football has its fights, like basketball has fights, but rarely. But baseball, they be having fights, like more fights than I think like hockey games do. And hockey games, they actually let you fight. Like I saw, like they'll let you get like a good 15, 20 seconds in to just straight throwing hands on the rink. But baseball games, they be fighting for real, for real. Like they throw hands, they hurt, like they be swarms of like each like people from each dugout just going crazy, just throwing up like it gets serious. I swear like there hasn't been any fight from when like any of the baseball games that I've seen like from my school and not, but like they get serious. Like they really know how to throw hands out there, and I'm like, yo, this is baseball. Like what? It gets like this? Yeah, it gets like that. Oh yeah, I watch all those sports. I normally watch more sports when it's like the Olympics. That's when I watch like everything, like whether it be winter or summer. Like I watch something I would never watch. Like I would never watch bobsledding a day in my life. I don't really understand it to the extent, but I know when it's the Olympics, it's supposed to be like the best of the best in the world are doing this, and I'm like, now I have to tune in. Now I gotta lock in and focus up now because this is big time event. Of course, I'm not winning nothing, but I feel like it hits different when it's like for a big major event like the Olympics. Like I watch track every so like once in a blue moon if it comes up, but when it's on the Olympics, oh yeah, I'm there. Like the what was it basketball for the was it in France or like all the people was that for the Olympics? I don't remember what it was, but when like USA versus like whoever like France, I was tuned in for that. That was nice. So it's like those bigger events is when I watch like sports that I don't normally watch normally. Like I don't normally watch swimming unless it's the Olympics. I don't watch tennis unless like I guess I maybe like I don't remember last time I watched tennis. Like I see a highlight and I'm like, oh that's cool, but I never like sit down and watch it. Maybe yeah, I'm like I'm sure if it's in the Olympics, I'll be in tune to watch it. I'll be more inclined to sit there and look at it. But off my own schedule, nah, you lost me. Not gonna say I can't do it. I just won't. Like nothing against people who play tennis or the great tennis out there. I just don't watch it. Like I don't think I can. I know like it's cool every now and then to watch it go back and forth, but at some point I get sick. I'm like I'm gonna get dizzy. My neck can only go back and forth so much. Pause. Like can't do that. Like it gets to a certain extent. You know, your boy becomes tired. Um, but for some reason I can't get tired of any other sports. Like yeah, sports are all over the place. And I played like what I did.
Man, I'm dead.
So yeah, I love my sports. I'm sure all people love sports. I incline that you guys should watch sports because sports are good. It's a cool thing. You can relate to so many people out there, even if you're not like a sports person, so to speak. You could find interest like the gymnastics, soccer, golf, all the sports that most people don't watch. The lower end ones are super cool and calming to look into. I have to somewhat, I'm like somewhat rushing just a little bit because my camera died. If you're watching, you're gonna see me just freeze off and cut off. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again for tuning in and listening. If you play the sport, let me know. If you're interested in playing sports, I'll tell you why you should, why you shouldn't, maybe. Give you guys a heads up of what to look for when you play sports. Yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me and listening to me rant on about sports. Of course, I probably have more to say, but I'll keep this short and sweet. Thanks for being here, and peace.